I'm just going to basically tell you a bit about my personal story and kind of how I came to be in Families First and what's happened with me over the past however many years it is. I'm not really sure, but I'll just tell you about it anyway. So I initially got involved with Families First when I was referred by my mum's doctor because my mum was struggling with depression and she was coping with my late dad's mental health issues. So he had schizophrenia and depression, and he was an alcoholic as well. So as you can imagine, life at home was difficult to say the least. But that was all normal for me as a kid. And I struggled to make friends and to identify with other people. And it almost seemed as if I didn't really fit in anywhere. So noticing the situation at home was having a negative effect on me, I was referred to Families First. And I didn't realise it then, but I was actually being offered a beacon of hope for the future. So I loved the summer activities that were held as they presented the rare opportunity for me to get out and about with friends. But the most impactful part of the service for me personally was the one-to-one befriending, particularly the support that I got from my first befriender. And there really aren't enough words to praise the work that she, along with all the workers at Families First, everything that they've done for me. And with their guidance, she eased me out of the shell that I'd become really comfortable in, and she showed me that the world wasn't as frightening as perhaps I'd thought. And so there's one day in particular that really sticks in my mind, and it was my befriender's parents came to town, and they actually took me to the Olympia swimming pool in Dundee. And now that may seem like a really small gesture to many of you here, but that was the day that I truly learned how much she cared for me. And to know that someone other than family can possibly show such kindness, it really did change my perception of the world. And it wasn't until she left that I realised how much she'd actually done for me. And she took time out of her own life just to help me, which was great, all great. Yeah, that's some of the stuff that I would get up to. So for any child to receive that kind of love and support, it was really, really beneficial. So having received support for a while, there came a time when I didn't need to go to Families First anymore, but that unfortunately did not last for long, or unfortunately, I love it here, but you know. So I came back to Families First when I was around 11 because my dad passed away. So they were more than willing to offer me support again. And my self-esteem was as low as it had ever been, and really my confidence plummeted. And unfortunately for me, all of that happened when I was about to start high school, so you can imagine how stressful that situation was for me. But thankfully, Families First were there to pick me up and help me continue on despite the anguish that I faced at that time. And I started attending group activities, which brought together young people around the same age who were all there for a variety of reasons, but who shared the common need for support from Families First as well as just from each other. And I really enjoyed getting to know other people who were experiencing difficulties at home, and I realised that I wasn't the only one going through tough times, and it provided a much needed escape for me. Not only that, but it gave me a safe space in which I could talk to others about how I was feeling, or simply just play some games. And they were always so good at getting everyone involved and catering to the needs of everyone who attended. So I gained more self-confidence as well as learning how to cope better with the situation at home. And I realised, sorry, no, read that bit. And but going to the groups really showed me that it was okay to be myself, and that it's okay to approach others and speak, because I really didn't like speaking. But these simple social skills, the skills, have been a massive help in my life. So they've helped me through various interviews that I've had to do, as well as aiding me to step outside my comfort zone and just kind of go out for experiences that I would never even have considered years before. And I see a massive change in myself, and Families First has really been a major influence in that positive change. And really, Families First holds a special place in my heart because they gave me the support that I needed to get through the toughest years of my life so far. And so just to say about where I'm at now, so now I'm a fully trained volunteer with Families First. I've just started back at university, so I'm starting my second year of biomedical sciences. I just started back on Monday, which is great. And I've also managed to get part-time jobs at the weekends as well. So I'm sure you can all appreciate the contrast of my before and after. And I'm really grateful for everything that Families First done for me over the years. And I wouldn't be where I am today without them. So I just wanted to say thanks to them and thanks to you all for listening as well.
Well done.